McCourt will use at least some of that money to pay for his wife's homes, hairdressers, first-class airfare, and to give it to his sons, because he's already been proven to have taken $100 million out of the Dodger coffers to spend on himself and his wife and his family. Now, how do you know he won't do it again?
Well, now you have an overseer. In the man that Seelig put in, Schiefer. And so you've got more of a safety net under because you've got the overseer. And of course, everybody is now looking at McCourt. It's going to be much harder for him to, and it's not really embezzling because he owns a team, it's his money, but if he is incompetent in the way he runs a team, there's nobody here in Los Angeles isn't going to know it. The news media is going to report it. I mean, he can't get away with it.
Well,
I just think he has a right to get out from under it as best he can under the situation and not have the team basically taken from him. And I don't like McCourt. I mean, really.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. Okay, I'm sorry I brought this up. It's like religion and politics. There's no answer.
It's a divergence of opinion. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, who do you think's going to be in the World Series? Boston and Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Philadelphia anyway.
Yeah.
Philadelphia and somebody.
I think so.
Red Sox and Phillies?
I think so.
Yeah.
How many times has Boston beaten the Yankees this year? 8 times in a row, something like that?
Yeah.
And yet the Yankees are in first place.
No, not anymore.
I haven't seen the paper yet.
But the regular season, if they meet in the playoffs, the regular season doesn't mean anything. Because you can remember when the Phillies met the Dodgers, it was back in the 70s there.
11 out of 12,
and
I remember.
11 out of 12.
And that's right. The Dodgers beat them in the playoffs because the ball that Larry Boa hit, he was safe.
Thank you.
And they called him out. They showed it on replay.
Oh, yeah.
He was safe.
Yeah.
And Danny Ozark didn't replace Greg Lazinski.
He didn't? Yeah, that's
I have
right.
a question about what do you think of the umpiring?
Well, I think it's all right.
Are umpires required to look at controversial plays after a game? Do you know?
Good question. No, I
I've
don't.
never found that out.
Sometimes they do.
I think that there is a chief of umpires, right? And he might require them to do it occasionally.
Like a 3-ball walk a couple weeks ago. Got by everybody. Man, nobody caught it except for
Not even the
announcers.
Wes, when you play, if the umpires were under the same microscope every day, every play, all the angles, how would the umpires of your area rank with these umpires today? Better or worse?
I think about the same. Barlick was the best. He's in the Hall of Fame. Augie Donatelli was a terrific umpire. Harry Wendell Smith, very, very good umpire. He made the call when Drysdale hit Dick Dietz. He had the consecutive game streak going. And it was a 2-2 pitch, and he said, no, you don't go to first. That's ball 3. Because you made no attempt to get out of the way of the pitch. It was a great call.
But overall, would you say there were as many mistakes when you play as we now see on replay all the time?
Yeah, I would.
So it's pretty much equal.
When I was a kid, I had a baseball magazine that had a photograph of you. It looked like you were playing the ukulele with Tiny Tim on one side and Miss Mickey on the other. What's the story behind that photo?
I think it's in here.
Really?
Yeah, they were
I think
very
it's in
nice.
this book.
Tiny Tim and Miss Vicky, he was a Dodger fan, and they came into the dugout, and I had my picture taken with them. And then they got married on Johnny Carson, right?
Yeah. Right. Still playing bridge?
I'm writing a book.
Are you?
Yeah, I collect baseball books, so I finally decided I'm going to write one.
What's it about?
About childhood and my time with the Dodgers, and the good players that I played against, and especially Clemente. God, what a...
Mr. Parker.
If I could wish anything for you, it'd be that all of you had gotten a chance to see Roberto Clemente play a lot.
Oh my God.
Do you know what? I think this was in 1966 we played the Pirates. And Saturday night, Clemente went 5 for 6. And Sunday afternoon, he went 5 for 5. He went 10 for 11 in less than a 24-hour period. And the only better hitting exhibition I saw in my career, now listen to this, you talk about great hitting. We played a doubleheader against St. Louis in 1964, Dodger Stadium, day game. They were daytime doubleheader. Koufax pitched the first game, Drysdale the second game. Kurt Flood went 4 for 4 against both of them. 8 for 8. 8 for 8 against Drysdale and Koufax.
Oh, wow.
In a doubleheader. I'm getting goosebumps. Unbelievable. When you ever heard of the zone? Ever heard of an athlete getting into the zone?
Absolutely, yes.
It only happened to me one time, and it was in Houston. I went 3 for 4, 1 for 4, 3 for 4, 4 for 4, 3 for 5. And I got 8 hits in a row. I lined out into a double play against San Diego and then doubled and tripled. I should have had 11 in a row, and the record was 10. But I got into the zone. It's the most incredible feeling, where you don't have to make an effort anymore. It's like you're channeling into energy from up above, and something is working through you. God, what a feeling. And I was thinking, I can't believe they're paying me for playing this game, for getting all these hits.
Doesn't it seem like everything's happening in slow motion?
Yeah, you're a little outside of yourself, watching yourself. And it is a slow state.
Thank you very much, Wes. Very nice meeting you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.